why we've let him in. He's just managed to wiggle his way in. He's even messaged me a little. He's fucking called me. Um, no, I'm still going in there with him. Don't worry. We're still going in there with him. So yeah, let's get in there with Chetty and let's start talking about the race.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, Chetty. How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. I've been sitting here by myself.
So I was just doing some. Oh, I was just doing something important. Listening to a good song.
Was it a really good song?
Yeah, it was one of my favourite songs of all time.
Oh, what song was it, Tom?
It was "Hero" by Logan Paul.
Oh, he's a good singing artist.
One of the best, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to
Do you
keep
think he's
saying
going to win
"ah"?
a Grammy?
Well,
Is he going to win a?
he's a couple weeks late for that, I think. So probably not.
Well, next year. There's always next year.
Yes, sure.
He's a man of many talents, I've heard.
Would you shag Logan Paul?
No,
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think so. No. Would you?
No, probably not. I don't
What if
think.
he sang you a song after?
Oh, maybe during
During.
during would go hard. I can't lie. That would be fucking sick. I'd love that.
Like he just like afterwards you're having a cuddle and he just like serenades you.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We're moving on because this is physically cringing me out. Welcome back to the box, Chetty. The fans missed you last week,
Yeah, I
apparently.
heard. I
Or
heard.
well,
I
I
was
don't know if
I
they
was
did.
on a sabbatical.
An unapproved sabbatical, so you actually went AWOL. So we actually had to subtract your pay.
I mean, subtract what from nothing.
Yeah, you now owe us money.
No, I now owe DRL.
But good performance from you the other day in pro clubs when we won 9-0.
Which I also wasn't there for.
Oh, okay, right, that makes sense. Um, On to the racing. Did you kind of see what happened last week? Or
No.
no, you just
But I know that,
put your
so
shit
I
there.
know Kizo DNF'd, and that's kind of put Jelly in the driving seat in the championship.
Yeah.
Um,
Obviously, Kiz also got a quality. Wait, he got a quality ban because he caused a incident and didn't finish the race. So that's why Kizo's already retired. And but Smoking Cheese made a triumphant return to the front of the grid. Where we are both big fans of Smoking Cheese, aren't we?
yeah, yeah. It's good to see Cheese back where he belongs.
And here he is now, currently 3 thousandths clear of Jelly Belly for provisional pole. How do you feel about Hungary, Chetty? Are you a fan or?
Um, I'm not really a fan of it, but it's not one of my like. I've got tracks that I'm a lot worse at. It's probably one of my better tracks, personally, but I'm not a fan of it.
You're not a fan, okay?
It's just it's a bit boring because there's no. The only overtake really is turn one.
Well, there's other opportunities if you just want to fucking send it.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you want to send it, which I'm sure. I mean, DRL. It's not the most patient of racing, is it? So, which I'm sure. I imagine we'll see some people sending it,
Guapa actually takes
causing a bit of
provisional
a
pole.
ruckus.
Very good. I think he came P2 last week. So yeah, really some early pace setters. 18 drivers, Che. How do you feel about having 18 drivers, mate?
Um, I mean, it's good. I think it's probably like we've got rid of there's no Finn this week, so it's probably our strongest grid we've seen in Div 1 for some time. What the hell is Samurai doing? He's cutting the grass.
Okay.
Um,
and the return of Spinala as well.
yeah, there were rumours that Aguapo was going to be taking an Alpine seat, but I believe the league directors chose not to make that happen.
Yeah, probably for the best as well.
But I mean, it would stop them from fighting each other. Maybe they could become best buddies if we put them in a team together.
I don't think that would have happened, to be honest. But it's good to see Spinala back on the same track as Aguapo, and they're both quite close to the front. Aguapo currently on provisional pole, Spinala in 5th. I think the whole grid is close. You know, top 11 separated by less than a second. In fact, top 14, 1.1 seconds. Just shame Psycho Lemmy is so fucking dog shit. Waiting on JB, who is a Div 2 driver, as he catches a major amount curve going up the left-hander. And Natan. I can't remember
who the fuck is Natan.
He was here last week. I can't remember who he is in the Discord.
Let's have a look at who is there. So he was here last week. What position did he finish last week?
Don't know. I think it's Timmy.
But he didn't race last week, according to.
Right, yeah, that was it. I don't think he did finish, so I think Skills didn't put him on the standings. I think I remember that.
Okay.
But he was definitely here last week.
So he is Timmy.
I think
Is
so.
he a bit of a... Does he drive like Timmy from South Park?
I don't have recollection of him being like particularly bad or anything. He actually starts his lap very close behind the McLaren of Jelly Belly. Not much separating these two at all. It's going to give him a nice slipstream through, like, into turns 1 and 2, but through the middle sector, his car is going to be...
He's going to struggle.
Disgruntled.
Yeah.
And he actually flicks his ERS down to medium through the corner. Interesting. Let's see what he expects in comparison. So, 26.877. So he's 800ths off of Jelly. But not too bad, because we know Jelly is a quick boy. Jelly was 700 up in his time as well. Very aggressive on the curbs, Jelly Belly. But I tell you what, it looks like Natan is dropped off him significantly. Jelly runs wide, but the game lets him get away with it. The lap is still valid. Let's see what the Sector 2 split time is saying. He's a 10th down. 53.117.
Is Jelly picking up a bit of a slipstream from that? Is it a Williams in front of him?
I wouldn't say slipstream when you're going through corners. Maybe dirty air. But the Alpine could possibly have thrown his car off, but he's coming to the pit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
what happened there?
I don't know. I'm watching Spinala come around the final corner. And here he comes.
Jelly just like collided with the Alpine,
Ooh.
which decided to stop in the pit lane.
Hang on, Chetty, hang on. They're back together again. 3,000. Separate them now.
Wow. This has got the makings of a classic.
This is close at the front, and how long do we have left? Probably another 7 minutes, 8 minutes left. Smoking Cheese is now going to attempt another fastest lap. Who else we got? Nivy just finished the lap. That put him up in P6. Good to see Nivy driving his car. Definitely not doing anything at the moment.
This front four, that is tight.
There's a whisker between them.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see
I mean, I wasn't going to say whisker, but yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. I've got such a way with words. Jeez, coming through the chicane. Really? Bloody hell.
Spinala just caught that curve there, and that's that lap done for him.
He wasn't pushing anyway. He only just set the Cheese actually kind of gets blocked a bit here. Oh, the RB. His teammate, yeah. Oh. I mean, maybe not enough to get a quali ban, but not great from his teammate. And let's see if he actually finishes the lap. He might have found a bit of time in his third sector. He was 700ths down through sector 2. He comes up to the line. He does improve.
And oh my god.
Gains time, but no positions that time around.
Yeah.
Um,
Would that have been the difference between a provisional pole,
you got to think so.
the little block?
It looked
Yeah.
like he understeered through the final corner as well. So I'm wondering, could that have made a bit like? I think he'll know that there's time to gain there, and Samurai's retarded. Warman has just finished a lap. He's up in P8, 1,000 behind Deathlink, and 4,000 ahead of Sketchy Crib, who has invalidated his time. Critical Skills is spending more time off the track than on it at the moment. Interesting driving from him. What about Leo? What can he do? He's nearly half a second up on his time, so he's looking at around P6 at the moment. A Guapo takes it back with a 13.
The track is ramping up, I think.
Yeah.
Knocks another 3 tenths off.
Jesus. All right, what can Leo do up to the line? It'll be a 14.6 up to P7.
I mean, it's the quick times. It's just this. Well, front 4, just so much quicker around this track, and a Guapo just like a mile ahead of everyone.
At the moment, yeah. Jelly is lining up a lap. King's been through Sector 2. Found time in Sector 1, but he's all over the place. And he's that much still up on his time. He's going to be around the P5 mark. And I'll tell you what, if he can just get a clean lap on after this one, he could challenge the front runners. Because this second sector has been absolutely abysmal. But he's still found time. Here's Lemmy across the line. What's he going to do? He improves. He takes Kingspin's place, but that won't last for long. Because Kingspin locks out the third row of his teammate. Jelly is on his lap.
Comes Jelly towards the end of Sector 1. Let's have a look how...
4 tenths down currently, but a 10th up. That's a good first sector.
10th up. Yeah, with all the corners in Sector 2, there's going to be a lot of time to find there.
So aggressive through that long right. Maybe a bit too much entry curve there. But I think it's been a fairly solid second sector.
Yeah.
Just going through the flat out left. Doesn't have to lift through the right. Okay.
He's lost time.
Yeah, I was maybe hoping for a bit more there.
Time.
Still a 10th up, and if he can just a couple hundredths in it, he could get up to P2.
This.
He's got a lot of battery left in his car. He's actually leaving his battery on through the final corner. Here he comes up to the line. Isn't the 13th? Not quite, but it's enough to get into P2.
All right. Get yourself back round, Jelly, and...
Yeah, he should have enough time
have
to
a crack.
Be close.
Get into the pits, get fresh set on if he's got a fresh set.
So the only man out there at the moment that's on a lap is the resident fat guy, Peter Taplin. And he's currently down in P15. Not what we want to see from big old Peter.
Samurai doing here? Guapo has had enough. He thinks he is done. He doesn't think anyone is going to be competing with him.
Peter's track extended so fucking hard. But got away with it, but he's backed off anyway.
What is Samurai doing? It's like he's racing Jelly. He's just cut a corner to get in front of him.
I don't know. Well, Samurai is about to start his lap.
Yeah.
This is his final run, unless he backs out of this one. But he's got to make it count. Smoking cheese.
Is Jelly gonna dive into the pits for a fresh set of softs?
He needs to be quick, but he should be okay to get around. Here comes Samurai, the first of our last runners.
He's literally got to get in and get back out again.
And Samurai's done well actually to just about avoid the traffic that we'll be hitting now, as we see cars emerging from the pit lane. Through the long left now, quite far away from the curb. Could maybe have done better there. He's going to run up the hill into the sector split. 10th up, not too bad, not too bad. Keeps it in track limits through the left. JB retired from the session. He's got no more time left in him. It's going to be P17 for him. Oh, Samurai a bit messy on the curbs there, especially the second one. And even through the left now, he's really starting to struggle. He's getting a bit sloppy with his driving, throwing his car here, there, and everywhere, but not really making it stick too well.
I think that's Jelly done.
Oh, I tell you what, though, Samurai has actually found a lot of time. 4 tenths. Jelly is not out the pit lane. He's emerging now. It's going to be... No, I think he'll make it. It will just have to be a decent outlap from him. Samurai around the final corner. He could challenge for P2 here. What's he got in him? Battery up to the line. Is it in the 13s? Not quite. It's just behind Jelly. 5 thousandths off him. Spinala starts his lap, though. Smoking Cheese is already on his lap. And Kingsman's just starting his. What can Smoking Cheese do through Sector 1?
I think Jelly's going to be the last one over the line.
Yeah, you would assume so. Smoking Cheese found 15 thousandths through Sector 1. And, chicane causing so many problems. Hits the... this lap could already be done. Has he got enough time to reset it? It doesn't look like he's going to it. And again, he's just got drivers ahead of him. The state car kind of getting in his way, and it's going to be Cheese done by the looks of it. Unless he's going to...
So here comes Jelly, who we'd assume is probably the only person left now that could...
Spinala's not doing anything. Sketchy Crib just jumped up to P5. Great lap from him. Kingspin. Didn't see his split times, but he's in 7th. He's invalidated anyway. Ignore me. What about Nivy? What can Nivy do?
Right.
He's 2 hundredths up. 2 tenths up, sorry.
So here comes Jelly. Round turn 2 and 3.
P7
And
for
then
Nivy.
how's his Sector 1 split? He's level on pace at the moment. He's going to get stuck behind traffic here.
Ferrari does a good job getting out of the way. As does the RB. Bloody hell, he hits that curve hard.
A bit too much curve.
Hit that curve so hard. I don't see a way where he's gained time through here. Just about keeps it in track limits though. See what he's got. Yeah, it's done, isn't it? It's done. That chicane fucked him. Aguapo looks like set for pole. Jelly will be second. Samurai third. Spinala fourth. Sketchy Crib does well to get fifth.
Woman is currently 2 tenths up. So he's looking at maybe moving up to 7th here.
And the Ferrari?
Oh!
Who was that? That was Pete. That's a quali ban if I've ever seen one. That is a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Quali ban.
That is...
I don't know if he was eating a burger or he just wasn't paying attention.
Pete getting hungry and hungry.
Would you say Warren was 2 tenths up? Yeah, he could have been.
I think that was P8. It was looking like a P7 or P8 for Warman now.
Yeah, that was.
And Pete just caught napping.
Horrific. Oh, definitely actually improved at the end there. He jumped up to P8. I don't think you say Pete was caught napping. It almost looked like he steered into him, if anything.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be worth a bit of hate in the Discord chat.
Pete, what the fuck? I didn't realise. Oops, my bad. He gave him the oops, my bad.
Yeah, that is a slam dunk quali ban coming Pete's way. Which doesn't really mean much because, let's be honest, he's fucking shit anyway. Shown by him qualifying at P16 today, beating a guy with a quali ban and a guy who's in Division 2. I just fuck off. I don't want to stop. Bad. Everything streaming, no audio. Continue. Set. Fuck off. So yeah, Aguapo on pole. Was it Jelly in second or was it Spinala in second in the end?
Jelly.
Okay, so Aguapo still has his rival. Okay, he's down in fourth, but they're still close together. But I got to say, big shout out to Sketchy Crib. I don't know if we've seen him get in that top 5 recently, but especially in quali, he's struggled. But today he's really pulled it out. I think Smoking Cheese is going to be a bit pissed off with a partial
half the grid,
a partial block on the middle lap that we saw, and then at the end where, mate, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But the worst, obviously, was Pete for just being full on retarded. Jay, how do you see this race going, buddy?
I think it's going to be interesting. I think there's 4 or 5 drivers on the grid that on their day are like the quickest out of all of them, and we've got all of those 4 or 5, apart from Kizo, obviously, all at the front. So could be a cracker. Could be absolutely shocking. Might have half the grid gone by the end of turn 1.
Probably not.
We'll see.
But
probably not.
But
it's
there's a possibility.
Someone could throw it in there. If Pete falls asleep again at the wheel, then
could do a Bottas, just go bowling.
Yeah, just down the hill.
1 minute until lights go out. Kizo obviously starting at the back. He needs a good result here. Last time out, as you said, didn't finish. So I think he dropped to like 18 points behind Jelly. And this is a short championship. We're a third of the way through after this race.
Next week's it's a break week. Next week.
Break. We'll take a break next week. What are you gonna do on your break, Jay? Even though you had one last week. You need a rest from all that rest.
I might do a social race.
Oh, fuck
for those that want to still do something.
Here we go. Anyway, as Chetty talks about the social race, Aguapo and Jelly blown off the line. They're side by side, left the others in the dust. Aguapo holds the outside line.
Locks up.
Jelly on the inside.
But Aguapo's got the better run.
Yeah, Aguapo's got the better run, and he'll have the inside. He should get the position done here. Samurai's... Wait.
The interesting thing
hang on. Where's... Okay, right, so it was showing Spinala and Cheese being in that last. I was so confused. I thought we was going to have to restart the lobby or something. Sorry, Jim, what was the interesting thing?
So do you remember last season where Harrison pulled an absolute blinder starting on the hards at this track?
No.
You don't? So it's one of those tracks where actually a hard medium works better because the mediums overheat with like heavy fuel load.
That doesn't surprise me because I do my co-op with PT, and we had this race, and I did start on the mediums, and my tires were overheating, and it pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised. I think like Sketchy and Kizo, 2 people to look out for here.
Yeah, everyone's starting on the mediums.
6 laps, those mediums are going to go.
Yeah.
And they should just move through the field.
Sketchy Crib obviously not up to a great start on those hards, but he is on the hards, so can maybe accept that a bit. Nibby down 11 places. Don't know what happened to him off the start, but already we've seen a gap form, and the man who's responsible for the gap is Peter Taplin.
Yeah. I mean, because it is so bunched there we go. He's back into within
he's managed
DRS.
Just
one very long train.
Yeah, at the moment everyone is going to have DRS in just a few corners time, other than Aguapo.
Or Lemmy. Lemmy's just fallen off the back of Leo.
Oh, Lemmy, you got to make this corner work.
Burning a little bit, just to
sitting in
get back in. I think he's lost it.
I think he might have. There was a detection line. It looked like he was a few hundredths out. And you can see it coming on for everyone else, but not Lemmy. So there's our first gap. Yellow flag. JB's gone off. How the fuck has he crashed there? I don't know. His wheel's off. No safety car though. No
Interesting. There's no safety car.
I don't know if he's clipped the inside wall or how the fuck he's managed to crash there, but yeah, Nathan actually got past Lemmy, but that gap got even bigger, 1.7 seconds. Nathan needs to put this lap together as he runs wide.
It goes well wide.
Michael Massey won't be happy with that one. Yeah, this is a big problem for everyone behind you. You've got some quick guys back here. You've got Newton, you've got Kizo, and I guess you have Nivy. Let's not forget he won the opening race. But then you do also have Skills and Pete, who are shit. So...
yeah, I mean, even I beat Skills yesterday.
Fucking hell. You see what I commented on your stream?
No.
I just know I did. I can't remember what I commented.
Oh, well, thanks for leaving a comment.
I think it was about the quickie mark.
Okay.
I really can't remember what it said. Yeah, I won't lie to you, Chet. I was a bit drunk last night.
I think we all got that a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
What were you doing, Tom?
I was just sitting at home in my bathroom, just drinking by myself, just having fun.
Listening to some Adele.
No, I'm not. No, I don't hang my head that much. I went to go watch the Spurs Villa game at the pub.
I mean, that probably would have sent any Spurs fan to drink.
I tell you what, I'm actually going to the United game. I'm going to watch it
on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, Definitely picks up 3 seconds. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty shit. Don't know who's gonna be worse though. Could be a close one, buddy.
I mean, it could be, or it could be an absolute goal fest because neither team can defend.
Yeah, that could also happen. Anyway, back to the race. Deathlink is now responsible for a gap in the train because he has dropped off to the back of the top 5. Maybe not surprising because we saw how rapid these top 5 were in quali. As I've just looked, Cheese has got a fuel light on.
Oh.
What's he down? He's down 2.5 laps. For fuck's sake. Well, he's fucking done.
We'd seen the end of this.
I thought we had as well.
Cheese.
As Newton tries to get past Nathan.
Was he expecting? Is it one of those where, like, there's 18 people, it's a tight track, there's going to be a safety car?
I mean, that's the only thing I'm thinking that in his mind. But at the same time, Hungary burns fuel. Like, it's quite tough on fuel, so I think you're having to rely on 2 safety cars probably appearing. And when he saw JB crash out, he was probably quite happy, but no safety car as of yet. It's Kingspin getting past Deathlink, who is suddenly
very much
ghosted.
Now, 3 separate trains.
Yeah, you got good,
one
mid,
led
and
by
shit.
Guapo, and then another one led by Kingspin, and then a third one led by Newton, which is quite a way behind.
I'm just
almost 3.5 seconds now.
I don't know if Deathlink's still in the lobby. He was ghosted for like an entire lap almost. But he's just made a send that I don't think an AI would ever make, so...
No.
And, someone goes on the grass there. I think it's Sketchy Crib, maybe? Getting a bit of grass on the tyres, trying to heat them up, I don't know. What he was
Here we
doing.
go. Kizo's made his way to the front of the third group.
Yeah, he needs to charge forward now.
Yeah. I mean, those hards will start to be coming in now. And we should see him on the back of Leo soon as Nathan picks up 3 seconds.
I wonder if Sketchy Crib can also do the same with that second train. And actually, there's starting to be a divide in that leading train. Samurai falling off. Smoking Cheese will have to get past. He's going to have to pass the DRS, otherwise he's going to lose touch with the top 3. And Cheese needs to be in the lead pack because he needs to save 2 laps of fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't be getting out of a train.
So here goes Smoking Cheese now. Hot lap on. Samurai defends the inside, but move is done relatively easily. And he's now up into 4th.
Gonna set off after Spinala.
Yeah, he needs to get that gap back under a second again. Kizo's got the gap down to 2 seconds. He's dropped Lemmy.
Yeah, this is the hards coming in quite nicely now for Kizo, and yeah, Lemmy just can't hold on to the back of him.
Smoking Cheezo driving superbly, and he is nearly back under a second. He was temporarily. Oh, look at it, he's just gaining time through the corners.
I mean, that's where he's like, he's got like a milk bottle's worth of fuel in his car.
Yeah. So about Cheese, when he gets going, it's an exciting watch. And the Sketchy Crib, as you said, the hard tyres really starting to work. He's dropped that group and he's closing in on Samurai now. He would love to make this a 6-way fight for the lead. Leave those past problems of Kingspin behind him. Samurai maybe just doesn't have the pace of these guys. He's actually lost DRS. He was in it, and he's got, just until the end.
Sketchy's going to be on the back of him.
Yeah, by the end of this lap.
I reckon. Yeah, but maybe even by the... Yeah.
Oh, Samurai goes wide as well. So wide.
There you go.
The Sketchy is now actually going to get held up behind Samurai for the remainder of this lap, unless he can make a move up the hill. But I doubt it. This is going to be a chance for Sketchy Crib to recharge. And then just... then let that battery explode throughout the lap. And try and catch up. Samurai tries to avoid the 3-second penalty. Does Sketchy Crib go for it here?
Oh.
I
don't...
okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, what is wrong with Samurai? Fucking idiot, man. This guy's asking just to get a race ban. Every time I watch him, I feel like he's doing something retarded.
I mean, what is he doing?
Has he got wing? Is he missing any wing?
No, he's just being retarded.
He's just shit.
Like, it's... Oh, he's come in.
He's going to just retire, I assume. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't understand that because, you know, yeah, although you were dropping off the front pack, you were still doing quite well in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, he's just... I'm sure his Red Bull teammates will be appreciating him just giving up like that.
Yeah, well, we've always seen Samurai as a very much B-Tech driver. Into the pit comes Psycho Lemmy. For the hards, I believe that is. Yeah, very early stop from him, though. But he was not a fan of those mediums by the looks of it. He wanted off. And, yeah, he's got off for them. Meanwhile, whilst all of that was going on, look at Kizo. He's up in 8th. He's flying. He's very nearly at the front of this train now. And then he can start to set off towards the front runners who...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised now if we start seeing...
Skills and Nivi come together so hard that they get a 10-second penalty. Or at least Skills did. And Skills was sat in the wall for a while there, just thinking about what had happened. And someone tells me Skills is not going to be too happy. He's got no front left end plate. And this poor guy just can't seem to catch a break ever. As he has Psycho Lemmy coming up behind him. Will Lemmy just try to send the move? He will. He'll complete it. And this looks like Skills' race is already done. Just 10 laps in. I would say it's a shame, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah, this guy's washed. He just hasn't recovered from the embarrassment of getting beaten by me yesterday.
Yes, I'm sure
2 weeks in a row.
I'm sure that's what's affected him for the last 2-3 seasons in DRL. He hasn't retired at least. He's going to give it his best shot. And his team they're going to serve his 10-second penalty and they're going to send him back on out there.
I mean, otherwise he's just going to sit by himself for the next hour whilst he waits for everyone else to finish driving.
Oh, poor kid, man. Poor kid. Sketchy
He'd rather
Crib.
just drive around by himself.
You never know. He could see a safety car. He'll be hoping for one. Sketchy Crib is
Yeah.
doing such a good job here. Currently P5, and just bit by bit closing in on these top 4 guys. Just gotta see.
So yeah, this front group, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple of them jump into the pits at the end of this lap.
What is that fuel? He's down to 2.2, so he's gained back 0.2 laps. So, yeah. Not really the amount he needs to get back. I didn't even notice Chetty did comms, said Gold Samurai. Chet, what's your response to that?
Shut up.
Leo picks up 3 seconds of penalties. Kizo has actually made his way to the front of that train and dropped that train. And now he's chasing down Sketchy Crib and the top 4. Great drive from Kizo so far. He is a man on a mission today. Determined to not let that championship lead get any bigger.
I'm going to put it out there now, and I think we've got a Sketchy Crib and Kizo podium.
Okay.
I'm going to put it out there. I just think the way that they both managed to make their way through the pack.
Someone comes in. Cheese is in. Skills is also retired from the session in the pit lane. And he will...
You say Cheese was in, Spinala's in.
So sorry, Spinala. Spinala coming in, I'd say still kind of early. But he's gone for the undercut.
No, I think it's almost late. Those mediums are gone. If you look how easily Sketchy's caught up.
Sketchy almost track extender. I don't know if the game would have given him a warning for that. He should have DRS when it next comes around. He's into the top 3. Oh, sorry, he's with the top 3 now. He will be leading this race shortly. Just needs to not get any penalties, not make any mistakes, and as you said, it could be the return of Sketchy Crib on the podium. I wonder, do any of these other top 3 come into the pit lane? Guapo, Jelly, and Cheese. Doesn't? Oh no, Jelly makes a late
Jelly
call.
comes in. See someone else follow him in then?
Don't think so.
No.
Defink stays out. Leo stays out. Warman does come in, as does Kingspin. Pete stays out. Newton stays out. Spinala, we know, has already pit. Let's see what his leader gap looks like.
See, what these guys should be thinking is, right, they're going to be on the slower tyres at the end of the race. Let's get this undercut done. See, you'd think someone, like, you've got to think Guapo and Cheese are going to come in now.
They're losing a shit ton of time to Spinala. Spinala is flying on these fresh hards. Was it a 2-lap undercut? This will be if they pit this lap. They do need to pit.
Yeah.
Sketchy Crib maybe made a mistake. He's nearly dropped off the back. Sketchy Crib once
just about. He's going to keep it through these corners. He's just got so much more grip than the other guys.
Kizo's nearly got with these guys as well, but they both stay out. Wow.
I think this is a huge mistake here.
I think Spinala
Guapo and Cheese
gains 2 seconds through his lap, so 18.9 from
yeah.
Cheese. Let's see what Spinala does. He's being rapid. Newton comes in.
Sketchy losing the back end a little bit there.
16.8, so 2.1 seconds, and Spinala's still got 50% battery, so it's not like he just shed the entire battery there. He is... That is just the pace he has at the moment. He could come out a good few seconds ahead of these guys. And then, I don't know. Cheese and Aguapo, I guess, would have to try and work together to get that gap back down to Spinala.
I think probably lap. Sketchy and Kizo are probably going to be what, lap 20, 21?
Yeah, I think that's what they're aiming for.
I mean, now an absolute disaster will be a safety car any time from now till that point.
Yeah. To be fair, I think if they see a safety car like 17 onwards, great for them.
They'll go onto the mediums and then yeah.
But if it was to hit like this lap, disaster. 19.6 that time from Smoking Cheese. The gap is now 13.9. Let's see what he sets this time around as he goes around the outside of Natan. He'll have DRS. Maybe held up slightly by Natan at the end of this lap. 17.3. Jelly with a 16.6. So was it a 1 lap? Was it a 1 lap undercut for Jelly compared to Spinala? Or like Spinala undercut him by 1 lap?
Yeah.
And that is a 1.3 gap, and that was with Spinala being held up by Nathan. Jelly's now about to get held up by him throughout the course of this lap.
I think Sketchy needs to get past these two.
Oh, Jelly's been hit! Jelly's been hit! Bloody hell, Nathan is all over the place. I think Jelly maybe stuck his nose in there where he probably shouldn't. Nathan had run wide. And this is what I mean. Jelly now has to sit behind as he watches Spinala get further and further away.
Well, Sketchy's gone past Cheese. He's done Cheese. Is he going to have a go? Guapo's in.
Okay, interesting. So Cheese stays out another lap. Jelly gets past Nathan. He needs to do that. This is going to be at least a 5-second gap for Spinala as he's coming around the final corner, and Aguapo is still having his car service. There he goes now.
Kizo right on the back of Cheese now.
So Spinala, Aguapo comes. He's still coming out the pit lane. Look, how about
Cheese is basically going all out for the safety car here.
It's a 10-second undercut for Spinala. Jesus Christ, that is huge. That was huge. Sketchy Crip looking to drop Cheese now.
Sketchy is making moves.
Spinala's
gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he is.
Cheese has to pit now.
Spinala's managed to find himself stuck behind Pete and Deathlink. It cost him bit time.
I think Cheese will pit now. Yeah, Cheese comes in. Yeah. And Kizo is going to go after Sketchy.
Into the pit comes Deathlink.
10-second
Oh,
penalty.
jeez. The fuel situation, the 10-second penalty. I don't think this man's getting on the podium today. Here comes Spinala on Peter Taplin. He's going to try to defend it as much as he can. Brakes as late as he can to turn 1. Spinala will be on his outside though. He'll have DRS yet again. And he should complete the move this time around unless Pete is going to do something retarded. Not this time. Not this time. So now Jelly is going to get stuck behind Pete for a lap. Let me tell you this. Oh, Natan and Aguapo going at it. Natan just ran Aguapo onto the grass. I've just caught the back end of that. The second front runner that Natan has had problems with as they've tried to pass him on much fresher, faster tyres. I think we might be seeing a few tickets coming out. As he's right on the back of him yet again. Are we going to see... Oh, look how slow he's going. As he goes into none as well. Aguapo is probably fuming inside that cockpit. He'll get the switch back and he'll get the position finally. But yeah, Aguapo will be fuming at that. That was not good for him. Can Cheese follow Aguapo through? He does not want to get held up. Look at the grip on exit. Natan is going to fight it though, and he's got a lot of battery to fight it with. Cheese is going to send it very cleanly, I may add, down the inside. And there, that's just the difference in grip right now. Yeah, I thought Natan was going to send that. I'll be like, oh, fuck it now. Right, so Spinala 8.5 seconds off of the lead. Oops. Okay, who have you got on the podium?
I'm going to say Spinala, obviously. You know, he's massive favourite now, isn't he, for the win?
Anyone else? He's got one person on the podium.
Jelly, and then I think one of Sketchy and Kizo.
I would say Spinala, Jelly, and Kizo. But you never know. I'd love to see a Sketchy crib podium to show everyone that he is in fact not washed.
Kizo he just has that little bit more, doesn't he, over Sketchy?
It looks like it. We'll have to see what the pace is like on the mediums. It'll be interesting to see who pits out of these two first, because we are approaching the pit window.
As the Guapo goes fast, it's 1:16.6.
Good lap. Good lap. 10 seconds for Deathlink as he speeds in. Oh, he was giving up anyway. A lot of
Deathlink has turned up to two races this season and DNF'd both of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of quitters going on here. I'm not a huge fan of the quitting spirit. Natan picks up 3 seconds of penalties.
Kizo is within DRS.
Yellow flag, I think it's Natan. He's back going again. Been involved in some fights today, Natan. Kizo's in. Kizo trying to go 16 laps on these mediums. It's doable. 100% doable. But it's gonna be a struggle, that's for sure.
I mean, they won't die off as quick because just that lower fuel load, but it's still a long way. I probably would have given it another lap or two.
I think that means that Sketchy Crib now has to reply this lap. Give the best in lap he can and then pit. I kind of hope that Kizo maybe gets stuck behind some traffic. Which he might do actually. Or he might just get away with it. Natan's
as Lemmy.
Yeah, safety car! Sketchy Crib has been blessed!
Oh, Sketchy Crib! Oh my word! Sketchy
Crib has been blessed. Kizo has been blackmailed. Or I don't know, he's been spunked on by an enormous black guy.
Everyone's going to jump in for mediums now, so Kizo probably going to get back into P2.
No, because he's 16 seconds behind. I don't think he gets that high up. I think he gets to P4 maybe.
But what? Oh.
Yeah, surely everyone have to pit. You have to pit.
I mean, everyone's going to be jumping in except Kizo and Natan, who are both already on fresh mediums.
So yeah, Spinala does come in.
Don't do it.
Do not speed into. If anyone speeds into the pit lane, they get bummed by Chetty. Pete into the pit lane, riding the grass. Pete's going to be in 4th out of all of this. Oh, someone stayed out. Oh, Guapo stayed out. Tell you what, Sketchy Crib was not too far away from retaining the lead. So here comes Kizo. He's so... There we go. So he would have been P2 if Guapo had pit.
Yeah. The problem here is...
Leo stayed out.
I think a Guapo in sort of 9 laps time, maybe 8 laps time, is going to be quicker than Kizo and Sketchy.
I don't know if he will, you know. I don't know. I think it will be like lap 30-ish at least before Aguapo's tyres become better, just because he's already on 5 lap old hards. I know the hards don't wear like much at all, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was the correct call. But I mean, what a slice of luck for Sketchy Crib. But he won't be complaining. He'll be over the moon right now. He'll guarantee pretty much spunked over his steering wheel. Cheese has kind of been blessed because he needed fuel back in his car. How's he ended up in 13th though? How's he managed to get jumped by... I don't understand what's happened there. Steve F1 says GG's in chat. GG's. But the race isn't done yet, buddy. Still got more time to go. El Guapo will lead the restart. I assume will come next lap. So it'll be 14 laps of exciting racing. Sketchy Crib. Oh, Nivy does now pit off of the mediums. Or his hard, sorry. Or a set of mediums, you'd assume. So only 2 people opting to not pit. Oh, Newton and Kingspin.
Oh.
Why can't people just drive next to each other without hitting one another? Oh, Cheese served his 10... What did Cheese get a 10-second... Oh, Cheese sped into the pit lane, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Cheese served his 10-second penalty as well. So this is huge for Cheese. Although he's down in 12th, I don't think he would have got points. Because he had no fuel in his car. He had 10 seconds added on.
Saved. Is it anything Cheese can pick up now it's a bonus for him because he's got away with one here, I think.
Still 0.7 down though, and if safety car comes in this lap,
which I think it will.
I think
Nivy's
it might as
now
well.
On the end.
Come on, Cheesy, get that fuel up, buddy. Get your fuel up, brother. 13 drivers remain, 5 retirements so far. Lemmy was the one who caused the safety car. I don't actually know what he did, but it looks like
he went. I think he went in. Must have outbroke himself at that. Is it the penultimate corner, the right-hander, before you come around the hairpin? Because that's where his car was. I think he's outbroke himself and gone into the wall.
Right. Okay. Well, safety car is in this lap. Aguapo will lead the restart on his 6th lap old hards. And what is his pace going to be like in comparison? What's Cheese's fuel saying? 0.4 now. Getting there. He's got to carry on lifting and coasting. But we'll head to the front with Aguapo, who goes out of the penultimate corner, and it's a good restart.
He's gone. But Sketchy is with him.
Sketchy, he's not far back, but he's not close either. Aguapo should easily retain lead into turn 1. He might be in trouble into turn 2, though.
Locks up.
The grip, it should be okay. He should be okay.
He's all over the back of Sketchy.
And he's gone for it.
He's going to send it.
Side by side. Sketchy will have the inside for turn 4 or 3, I don't know. But they're still side by side. And Kizo has the grip and the position now. Up into P2.
I mean, it's lovely, clean driving by these two.
Yeah, very respectful. Jelly managed to clear his teammate Leo, who's on the old hards. So the top 5, anyone's game still at this point. And then 7th is Pete, so probably not. But Guapo comfortable enough. Spinala all over the back of Sketchy Crib, and he loses the rear, and he loses position.
Lets Cheese through.
Yeah, teammate help there.
Team orders there.
After he blocked him in quali.
Yeah.
Oh, Sketchy Crib had a moment actually. Through the final corner. It's going to put him into trouble.
And he's got Jelly.
Jelly down the inside. Sketchy Crib trying to hold it. Natan retires in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Sketchy Crib's done enough. And Spinala's actually now working on Jelly. They're side by side. They both get through it. And Spinala will get the position up the hill. But the top 2 starting to get away. Sketchy Crib doesn't quite seem to have the pace on these mediums. He's struggling from what it seems. So those compared, Leo doing a good job actually of staying with him.
I mean, this is an opportunity here for Kizo just to close that gap in the championship back up again.
Yeah, he needs a good result here.
Yeah, P1 or P2.
But let's not forget, we do have the break next week, so you don't want to be heading into the break, not racing next week, thinking, yeah, I could have done better in the race I just did.
Having to stew over it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't want to. And then obviously you can have a lot of practice time, like a prime Sparky for Baku, and you don't want to then put it into the castle wall on lap 1 after those 3 weeks of practice. Kizo takes the lead. Spinala.
Wait, since when? When's the next race back? I swear Baku isn't even in the calendar. No, it's not on the calendar.
No, but I'm talking about when Sparky practiced for 3 weeks and crashed out.
Oh yeah. Oh, when we did it was a reverse grid.
Yeah, that was so fucking funny. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think these top 5, any of them could still win it. This is
It's Kizo. Right, can Kizo open up a gap here?
I mean, he got through at the start of the lap.
Him.
Exactly, he's doing a good job. Spinala looks like he's ready to take P3. He's been on the back of Sketchy Crib, just pushing him through by his gearbox. A little tap to let him know, yeah, I'm still here, buddy. Still watching that rear end. Cheese struggling to make up places. I assume he's probably still lifting and coasting. He's 0.3. Yeah, through the final corner, no throttle applied. Let's see how he brakes into turn 1. Let's see if he just rolls for a bit. Oh, he actually didn't, because he looks like he's going to try to send a move on Peter Zeppelin. Pete's going to try to fight it on the inside. Cheese round the outside. Now it's the
inside line.
Yeah, no, if you can just, Pete, your shit.
Picks up the 3 second.
The aura of Cheese just put Pete off the track for some reason.
Wide. He just went so far wide.
He was nowhere near him.
Giving him the space.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Pete, your shit. Back to the top 5, meanwhile. Warman's managed to clear Leo. Can he get in this fight? Warman is kind of reminds me of an English Yuki Tsunoda, but not funny at all. More, maybe pretty much just because of how small he is. That's the only parallel, to be honest. He's currently driving like a fucking retard, which isn't helping his case. Kizo looks like he's comfortably quicker than a Guapo, but not massively quicker. As you said, there could come a time where these hards become faster than those mediums. As Spinala, can he finally get the move down on Sketchy Crib? Went down the inside, and I think he's managed it finally.
Yeah, I think if Kizo can't open this gap up, he's going to be very vulnerable.
Last lap shenanigans.
In 2 or 3 laps' time.
Cheese now up to P8. Still needs to work on that fuel situation though.
Yeah, Guapo, I think, is now. I think he's my sort of odds-on favourite for the race here.
What odds are you giving it, Che?
I'd probably give him 1 to 3.
1 to 3?
Yeah. I think massive odds-on favourite for the race win.
Fucking hell, no one's buying at those odds, mate. 1 to 3?
I know.
That's bullshit.
I'll give you. Okay, let's go. Guapo. Like, I don't know. It's fucking shit. Maybe like 4 to 11 on, and then.
Mate, I'm only. You pretty much just gave me 1 to 3 again. I'm not retarded.
Yeah, but I'm not going to give you much less than that.
You just gave me 1 to 2.75.
Yeah.
After I told you 1 to 3 was no chance.
I'll give you.
You'd have to give me evens.
I'll give you maybe 7-4 on Kizo.
74 on Kizo. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll chuck a tenner on that.
Chuck a tenner on. And then Spinala, probably like 4-1.
No. I'd like to think a 6-1 for Spinala, like a 14-1 for Sketchy, and a 25-1 for Jelly.
I'd actually stick some money on Jelly at 25-1.
I wouldn't. He's retarded.
I think it'd be worth it. Be worth like a cheeky fiver, wouldn't it? Just in case something stupid happened.
The thing is, the nature of the track, how it is kind of turn one is predominantly here goes a Guapo, but Keys around the outside. Keys are going to hold it, I think, and neither of them have DRS somehow.
Kizo wanted to earn some beers from Tom.
Yeah, Kizo, I put money on you, buddy. Don't fuck me over now. There's a chill some beers back at mine.
Monopoly money.
That's so fucking retarded.
We haven't had a quiz question this week, Tom.
Have you got them all?
I had it ready as well. Yeah,
you can ask it now before the race gets exciting.
In 2021-22 in the Championship, Nottingham Forest, who go on to be promoted, made their worst start to a season in 108 years, winning how many points in their first 7 matches?
In my head, I want to say 2. I'm going 2, Che. I'm going to lock in 2. What do you think?
They scored 1 point.
I was close. I'm close.
1 point in their first 7, and then they went in. I think they came second, didn't they, in the league?
I don't know, but the thing about the Championship, League 1, League 2, is just such. It's such a league of runs, like. And it almost feels like anyone can beat anyone. And you go on a good run for 10 games, you could have been near relegation. All of a sudden, you're sitting around playoffs. Like, it's so crazy how close together it can be.
You stick like 5-6 wins together, and then that takes you from relegation up to like automatic promotion.
Like Gilles, the flag. There's Pete. Kid shit. Gilles, top of the league after 7 or 8 games. We're now like 16th. We've won probably about 10 points from the last 15 or so. Gilles are fucking shit. It's depressing me. I might support Horsham.
I mean, we went 3rd in the league on Saturday.
Oh, hooray!
So top of the league are Dartford on 60 points. Billericay in 2nd on 60 points, and Horsham in 3rd on 59 points.
Oh.
And then Dover are on 56 points, and Cray Valley are on 56 points.
How many games left?
10?
Oh.
12 games left.
12 games. Well, I'm sure everyone will be rooting for Horsham to not win the title, so Chetty's not happy.
Oh.
Sorry, Che. I didn't say it. Everyone else said it. Don't blame me. Got Spinala chasing Aguapo still. Not much has happened between these top 5. Sketchy Crib had a few moments. As we are about to enter lap 32, 4 laps remaining. Look at Pete, by the way. So majestic down in 12th place. Just absolutely terrible at the game. Yeah, truly woeful. Truly.
Guapo is burning. He's burning.
He's going for it.
Try and get this move done.
Kizo again tries to hold it around the outside.
Oh, bit of contact, but I think it was okay.
Yeah, Aguapo makes it work. And Spinala's actually having a little
Ooh,
look. And
Kizo
Kizo has a
lost
moment. And Sketchy Crib slide through as well. Kizo first to fourth. And all of a sudden, my bet is looking horrific. And I'm unchilling those beers as we speak. Taking them back out the fridge.
Put them back in the cupboard.
Yeah, back in the cupboard where they belong.
Get that chin out.
Or I'll keep them chilled and I'll give them to you for when Skills comes to hang at yours.
For some beers.
For some chilled beers.
When are we going to have some chilled beers, Tom?
Hey, when you get them chilled, I'll be there.
I could bring a little chiller and drive up to you.
Why would you need to bring a chiller? I live in a house, dickhead.
Yeah, but I keep the beers chilled in my car on the drive.
Why don't I just buy the beers?
Okay, you buy the beers and I'll just drive to you. I can only have one beer though.
Nah, it's alright.
I've got to drive home again.
Drunk driving's allowed. But bloody hell, Sketchy Crib just drove on the grass for no reason. And Kizo gets through.
I think he just wanted to let Kizo through.
Yeah, that was really nice of him. So, right, we are now... This is the fight for the win, I think. I don't see third, fourth or fifth catching this gap back up. So Spinala, what was his odds? 6-1?
6-1, we said.
6-1, and
I think that's gone right down now.
I think it's gone right down.
I think I'm giving you 4-7 on Aguapo and 7-4 on Spinala.
I'm taking Aguapo. I'm taking Aguapo.
He sets the fastest lap that was only 2 tenths quicker than the previous fastest lap, which was with hard tyres.
Fuck you know. I tell you what, Spinala's all over the place. Aguapo might have this race sealed. He may have done enough. Good to see the Ferrari boys performing well, by the way. This may be a lackluster last couple of laps for the win. Spinala made an error.
That grandstand finish.
I think it's going to be the fight for the final podium spot.
Yeah, there's Kizo, Sketchy, and Jelly all there. Cheese is there, but it's going to lose places, I imagine, at the end.
He's close on his fuel. It's 0.14 now. As Pete's managed to spin yet again. This guy is so arse, by the way. I'm dunking on him so hard.
A little bit wide. Spinala's closed that gap back up.
He has. Maybe he's not done. Newton takes the new fastest lap.
It's not done, but... Right, Aguapo is charging. Spinala's on hot lap, that's why.
Yeah, he's trying to get into that DRS. And another mistake. Pete speeds into the pit lane. Why have you retired, dickhead? Spinala runs wide. His tyres are completely gone at this point. He's making so many mistakes. Right, so Jelly, Sketchy and Kizo fighting for P3. Jelly's been in P5 this entire time. He's just had to kind of wait and watch how little cuck that he is.
I mean, Jelly, is he going to make a move to try and pick up? Has he got Newton behind him now?
No, he had Pete's car.
Or is that Pete's car?
Yeah, he had Pete's car in the way. Kind of cool.
Sketchy, it's down to you to have a bit of a closer gap at the top. If you can stay in between these two.
Leo got back ahead of Smoking Cheese, by the way.
Cheese he's on low fuel.
0.1. He's not low fuel yet, but fucking close. He might lose positions. He might drop down to 8. I think with Nivy and Kingston's penalty, he'll probably be fine. But Sketchy Crib doesn't seem to have enough to get past Kizo. But here comes Jelly on Sketchy Crib through the right hand as it looks down the inside.
He's not going to make it. Is he going to have another little go?
Sketchy Crib said no. But round the final corner comes Aguapo. He's won the race. Jelly kind of had a little look, couldn't do anything though. Yeah. And Sketchy Crib holds on for P5. 4. Kizo will get 3rd. Jelly will get 5th. Warmer Madge is 6th after Leo's penalty. And she's held on for 8th place. And Spinala just obviously kind of didn't mention it. A big rivalry between Aguapo and Spinala, and you know that would have hurt Spinala to have not beaten Aguapo there. He'll be fuming, but Aguapo wins his first ever DRL race, and it's a good drive from him. It was a good drive. Chet, any thoughts?
Yeah, it was a solid drive. I mean, we said, didn't we, before the safety car, I think we were saying Aguapo was probably our favourite for the win, showed pace all the way through the race. I think the deserved winner. Quickest in quali, and then quickest throughout the race. So I'm glad that the safety car didn't stop him from picking. A brave decision maybe to stay out on the hards. Well, it was the correct one in the end.
What are you saying for driver of the day, pedo of the day?
I think my driver of the day has to be Kizo. I think
Great drive from him.
Very solid drive with the quali ban. We know he's quick, but he's come through. Got a bit lucky, obviously, with the safety car being able to gain some positions. But I'd say, Kizo. I'm gonna say Lemmy as my. I do, because we don't know what happened with him, but he was a bit shit all evening. So I'm gonna say Lemmy.
I'm gonna
maybe
go Samurai.
Samurai being just a dickhead, basically.
Yeah, classic Samurai. I think just no friends Samurai. That's what they called him. No friends Samurai.
No friends Samurai.
Obviously you weren't here last week, Jay, so you don't know that I retired doing the interviews.
Oh, thank God for that.
Well, you're part of the reason, buddy, because you somehow managed to fucking lengthen them about 6 minutes each one. That's all we have, and obviously next week we're not here, are we?
No,
we get a week off because Chetty apparently needs a week off.
Come back for a week and have a week off.
Yeah. You don't want to talk to me, Satterface. Well, he didn't get 3rd, did he? He got 4th.
Who's that?
Sketchy Crib.
You got 4th. Keezy got 3rd.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Sketchy Crib. When we return, it will be Austria. Always good to have a week break for Valentine's. Hey, what are you doing on Valentine's Day, mate?
What am I doing? What day? Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? Oh, we're going out. Going out for dinner. And then I'll have some dessert after.
Okay. I don't.
That's all you need to know, Tom. What are you doing Valentine's Day?
Yeah. Oh, they got rid of Che. What was I saying? Yeah, we don't need to worry about what I'm doing Valentine's Day. Yeah, guys, I'm fucking tired. I was drinking excessively last night. Why? Don't move. Just disconnect. So I want to go off and leave. As I said, no race next week, but make sure you're there for tomorrow night. Division 2. Watch me win again, because I'm better than everyone in that league, which isn't saying much because they're all shit. Peace and love, guys. Good luck on Valentine's Day, and just shoot your shot, Just try find that girl that is the one. Yeah. Good luck, guys.